Hey folks, today we've got a couple of different compact snubbies in 38. Both are made by Smith Wesson. This is the Airweight, this is the 642, which I've owned for a number of years and carried a lot. I've also shot it a lot, which has resulted in a fairly well broken in trigger, which is quite nice. The other firearm on the table here is the Smith Wesson Bodyguard, and I have to say I picked this up and I really like it. It's a lightweight polymer frame gun. It also has an integral laser, which is really a nice feature for this type of firearm. Let me see if I can see it there. You see that you got a nice little laser that's part of it. One nice thing about that laser, of course, is the fact that many times in self-defense situations you may or may not have the opportunity to get a really good front sight picture. Versus with this particular type of setup, you can't really see it very well here, but with this setup here, what that allows you to do is really focus on watching the target and being able to see where that particular dot is. One thing you'll notice different about the particular design of this gun here, is the ability to open the cylinder is actually up here, right there, versus what you would see on the conventional Smith design, which is of course right here on the side. As far as other interesting features, the width of the pistol grip here is fairly wide and it gives you a nice purchase, whereas the Smith Bodyguard was clearly made for a situation of carry, and so you've got a very narrow grip here, and that's fine from my standpoint. I actually like it quite a bit. Flatter profile, great gun in the pocket, so that's kind of an interesting design. The other thing you'll note is the trigger itself, the space on the front of the trigger with the Bodyguard is actually narrower than you get a larger place to place your finger. If you can see those differences, it's enough that you feel it. It's easier to actually get your finger on this, but again, from a concealed carry standpoint, you can see it's a fairly narrow area for placing your finger on the trigger. Again, this little laser device is quite nice. Now I'm going to shoot them and give you a sense of that as well. So now we're going to take a moment and we're going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot the Smith 642 first. These are my reloads. They're 158 grain round nose lead. It's a target load, fairly light. Got a steel plate down there about 25 yards, and it's able to hit the plate. It's a good sized plate, which helps. But that shows that the gun is certainly capable of combat accuracy. We're now going to do the same drill with the Bodyguard, and for me, this gun seems to have a little less felt recoil, even though it's polymer, so it's kind of an interesting perception, or at least from my standpoint. And in that case, I missed 5 in a row. Let's see if we can slow down a little bit. So, quick review, quick thoughts on the Smith & Wesson, 2 excellent snubbies. And if you're thinking about purchasing one, I would definitely say you can't go wrong with either one. Airweight, very nice. And of course, the new Bodyguard with the integral laser. If I can actually get this, you should be able to see that. So with the laser, you can see I can get straight on, and I can also get a flashing thing. Lasers are kind of nice, not only from a defensive standpoint, but also from a training standpoint. If you're pointing at a target and that laser is stable, as I press the shot, I want to keep the laser dot from moving a lot. So that is a good tool to have. You can do a lot of dry fire and really work on your straight back trigger press. Thank you.